you played with James while he was in Houston, right?
Yeah.
You know how special James is. You played alongside Jalen Brunson in New York. We know how special Jalen Brunson is. But Shai, you talked about in huddles, that Game 7, y'all kind of stand even killed.
Yeah.
I know that's kind of his persona in the NBA. It's not too high, not too low. He knows, and that's how he plays, right? He doesn't get too high, too low. He kind of stays at this even kill, killer instinct kind of, mantra. What separates him, like with you playing alongside all these special, talented point guards and, guards in general, what kind of makes him special from your point of view, being up close to him?
Kind of what I said before, just he has no ego. There's no, I'm just going to score, I'm trying to make it by myself. It's never that. I mean, there was even times at the beginning of the season where he threw me a pass, he got trapped, and I threw it to the next man to get a shot, and I'm like, sorry, I'll finish it next time to get you assist. And he's like, I don't care. Like, I just want to win. I just want to win, so do whatever you need. So even if he's putting up those huge numbers, he's not searching them.
Right.
Like, he's
just flow of the game.
He's flowing, like he's trying to make the team as best as possible. I mean, him playing on both sides of the court, I think that's something that's really underrated. He plays defense. Like, you can't just go pick on him. And he tries on defense. It's not like, oh, I had this like ISO for 5 seconds, I'm tired, I'm gonna just chill on defense. He doesn't do that. And I think when you see that, it just, again, gives us the push, gives us the confidence that he's gonna do it on both sides of the court for sure.
Obviously, we've all witnessed his big explosive nights. We've seen him go for 50, 60. Yeah. From your own, it might not be the crazy scoring night. Is there any game that stood out this season that was like, yo, he's different?
There's a lot, but like where we as a team were just like watching him, because there was like one game where he was just cooking. Like it wasn't even, like what I was saying before, he was like egoless and there was like nothing going on. That game was getting his bag. It was like a game in Detroit. And that was like he was
he was doing some shit.
Giving them.
I remember watching that. He was doing some shit.
Yeah, we were all on the bench like, a motherfucker cold.
Like footwork shit. It was Kobe-esque.
Yeah, no, that was probably the game where, he's had amazing games, an amazing season, but that was a game where you just saw the talent, just offensive talent, and you were like, oh, yeah, he got some shit.
Well, Pete just mentioned you playing alongside another great point guard who was Jalen Brunson.
Yeah.
And last offseason, you left New York to join OKC. Yeah. Now I got to be nosy. Is this something that you knew about because they be knowing the inside, or did you expect New York to re-sign you?
I mean, New York offered me the most they could give me. I mean, I think with the CBA, it was kind of hard to give. I think it was like $64 million over 4 years. So they gave me the most they could, and they wanted me back. But I think OKC was just like a unique situation. I mean, they were first in the West. I mean, and also it was a little more money. So I ain't gonna lie about that. But
it was all great around.
You ain't wrong.
Look at you now.
You ain't wrong.
Get that money.
It was like a perfect situation where I liked the way they play. They were very team-oriented. I enjoyed playing with Jalen Brunson a lot. I think we had a good kind of two-man game and just pick and roll. When he was getting denied, he was really good at cutting. So I love New York, but I think just for my family and everyone, I had to kind of do it, and it worked out perfectly.
Well, speaking of that, the New York you just said, now I got to ask this.
Yeah.
What crowd is better, New York or OKC? Be honest now, give it to me.
You're going to get me in trouble with this one.
I know. Come on, give it to me.
I think it's a perfect example. I think OKC is consistently louder, but the big plays in the Garden is crazy. Like the one where I got the offensive rebound against Philly, kicked it out to Dante. He hit a game winner in the playoffs. Yeah, it was jumping. It was jumping in there. But both pretty unique fan bases, and I've been grateful to play for both for sure.
I just had to be a little nosy,
You're trying to set me up on that.
Trying to set you up.
It was a lose.
You answered it right. You answered it right though. You did good.
You brought up. You mentioned the two-man game. Obviously, you and Brunson had amazing chemistry.
Yeah.
You step out, Cat steps in as the big man there now, and they had amazing chemistry. Mm-hmm. What did you see? I don't know how much or how close you followed, the Knicks, but if you did, what did you see? Why it works so well with Cat and JB? I guess from your time playing with JB.
I mean, JB just himself is a high IQ player, so I think anyone you kind of put around him is gonna play pretty good with him. But again, you have two top guys in the league playing together, and with JB having that IQ, it's always probably gonna work out pretty good for sure.